You just had that song, Sitati. First and foremost, before I even get into it, am I pronouncing your name correct?
Yes, I'm surprised.
Pryshon. Pryshon.
Yeah.
Wow. Because at some point it was like Pryshon. I'm like, okay, maybe she has a different way of pronouncing it.
You're good.
I'm good.
Yes.
All right. Thank you very much. Welcome to Trace FM. Of course, first time over here, and like I was saying, it's glad to have you in the studio. And shout going out to Avril, who was like, "Yo, you need to get her into the studio. She's a big fan of you. I bet you know this by now."
I know.
Yeah. Fanwake sana. She's always in the studio. Of course, we love the fact that she's a great supporter of Trace FM. So, for anyone who's hearing about you for the first time, if you were to introduce yourself to our audience, who would you describe Pryshon as?
Sweet, sexy, savage. I like to describe myself in Kelani's album. I feel like it really describes me.
Kelani?
Yeah.
Interesting.
You know, she has an album called Sweet, Sexy, Savage.
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay, so Nakwa Kriston is to describe you.
Yeah.
How would you describe yourself to Wakristo?
I am a singer, an R&B singer. I make R&B music.
Yes.
I am a daughter, I'm a sister, and I'm an entrepreneur.
Okay.
And a lover of music in general. Why
I asked that is because I was checking out one of your biographies, and it says you actually sang in church at some point.
Yeah, my mom is a pastor.
Allah! Okay, interesting.
Yeah, my mom is a pastor, but kuanza kwa church was just because at that time hakuwa na avenues zingine za kuimba. It was mostly the church. So I used to be in a children's choir in Deliverance Church Umoja.
Yes.
Yeah, that's how I started out figuring like, I could actually sing. Yeah. So, yeah.
But how was that transition? I mean, coming from you're a pastor's child, now listen, I don't want to sing gospel music. I want to get into this whole secular world kind of thing. How was that?
I feel like there was never pressure for me to like sing gospel music. As a child, I was allowed to express myself in any form. So nilikuwa nasikiza everything. Mamangu hata kama ni pastor si mtu wakazia maisha na development yako.
Yes.
Yeah, so I think that was very helpful. But at the same time, of course, angetaka niimbe gospel when I actually came out. But she respects that everyone has their own path. And I think that's very supportive of her.
I know, but there's also that whole stereotype that's always there. I bet you know it. To what pastor.
Yeah.
Yes? You must encounter that a lot.
Yeah, kabisa.
Yeah?
Yeah. But, mi naishi tu maisha yangu, man. Saki pressure. Nikisikia nataka kufanya hivi nafanya hivi. Nikisikia hivi nafanya hiyo.
So what happens like when she invites you to the church? And
I go.
You go?
I go and I lead praise and worship.
Allah?
Yeah.
You don't
just because people assume that you can't have Christ in you and still make love music.
Yeah.
God is love. So it's just like language to express love in just like our way, but God is love. So.
God is love. I agree. But why I ask that is because there's usually quite a bit of judgment, with Christians, right?
Yeah.
Yes, and once they see someone is secular, they're like, hatutaki storika hizo. What? You get that?
Yeah. But me sasa si focusingi na watu. I focus on my relationship with God. Mimi ndo najua kenye tunafanyanga na yeye, bini naomba.
Yes.
So if you're good, mimi na yeye tuko poa. Mambo za watu wengine. Pressure.
But how come you didn't go the route that I see a lot of musicians going, right? They always feel that let me get into gospel, right? And I feel like there's more money, but that has kind of since changed. I remember there used to be a time when everyone alikuwa unasema I'm tired of secular, let me go into gospel, that's where the money is. Did you have to struggle with that, or you knew this is the direction I want to go?
No, honestly I struggle na hiyo kusema nataka kufanya gospel. Mimi nikienda kwa studio the first time sikuwa na mindset ya nataka kukuwa artist wa aina gani. I was just there for fun.
Yes.
I loved the process and I just started making music. Things just started happening already nikiwa kwa studio. Sikuwa tina plan nikisema now I want to be a secular artist or a gospel artist. No. I was just doing what I loved, and then this is how it ended up unfolding.
Who was the first producer you worked with?
Benali and Saint P. Yeah, I was 19 and I was broke.
Okay.
And then there was this opportunity there was a message going on WhatsApp about a songwriter who was looking for watu wa kuimba demos. Say for example, songwriters wanaandikanga song, wanaimba venye inafaa kuimbwa, then they send out the tracks to the artist. But if the songwriter can't sing, she can't really haizi onesha song venye inafaa kutokea. So ilikuwa kazi yangu. Anaandika, I sing the song, then they sell the song to artists or they pitch the songs to other artists.
Okay.
So that's how I ended up going to the studio. I met Benali and Saint P. And then they were like, huwezi kuwa tunaimbianga watu wengine nyimbo zako. So I got a free studio session to do my own thing.
So you're telling me that this is actually a whole business that happens?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Actually, I know about it, songwriting and selling of songs. Luckily, I didn't know it gets to that detail.
No, especially abroad.
Yeah, of course, abroad. It's huge. It's huge.
Hata huku right now. I think artists wamekuwa more open. Kitambo kulikuwa na stigma ya kuandikiwa songs. People used to feel like ukiandikiwa songs ni kama uko talented.
Yeah.
But right now people are very open because music is also a business. And if you want to succeed in a business, you have to accept that you need help in certain areas. So I think watu wameanza ku accept like, I'm not actually really good at writing. Na kuna tunajua kuandika. So yeah.
Who's one of the best songwriters in the game right now?
Bensoul.
Bensoul?
Yes.
Okay, that's interesting.
Yeah. Bensoul.
Who's a terrible songwriter? I mean, let's go both sides of the coin. In journalism school, you're told you have to represent both sides. Let's be honest. There's some people who can write a song, you're like, no. But let me not put you in the spot.
Yeah, thank you.
So tell me of a song that you've written yourself, right? I'm going to assume that you write all of your songs.
Pretty much, yes. I think the first song is, that's the one I didn't write by myself. Like the first two songs. Because I still, nilikuwa nimezoeshwa hiyo mentality ya, unafaa kuandikiwa song ndio poa. So I wasn't really comfortable with my ideas.
Yes.
Yeah, so the first two songs were written for me.
Okay.
I still contributed to the process, but most of them were just written
for you. Yeah. Tell me about this song, Sweet Melodies.
Sweet Melodies.
Yes.
Sweet Melodies is a song about, it's about love and the things that happen when you're in love.
Yes.
Yes. When you're in love, you make sweet melodies. Kama mmealaniana, yes, that's sweet.
All right. So let's get straight into this one. Pryshon in the studio with us, right here on Trace FM first with the hit. I like that song.
Thank you.
It sounded very lovey-dovey, man. Were you in love when you wrote this?
Yes. I was not in love, I loved someone. I realized that there's a difference now. Yes.
Story time. So you loved someone.
Yes.
You were not in love.
Yes.
What's the difference?
Wow, that's a very deep question. Do we have time?
Yeah, we do, man. 45 past. We could turn literally the next 15 minutes into that conversation.
Well, I feel like you can have love for someone, but not be in love with them. Being in love with someone means,
take your time.
Being in love with someone means adore essence. You don't feel like you want to change who they are, or you feel like, I feel like being in love with someone is fully accepting who someone is, even without the possibility of change. Okay. But having love for someone sometimes is like, it's conditional.
Okay.
Yeah. Interesting. When you're in love with someone, it's not conditional.
I think I'm going to take a walk and think about that. The difference between being in love and having love for someone.
I wish I had the right words, but honestly, there's a difference.
You should probably try and also do a song about that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
The different definition.
Yeah.
Now I've got to ask you this. I was just asking you off air. I can hear a bit of dancehall when you sing, right?
Yeah.
So who are some of your influences when it comes to dancehall?
I feel like I'm heavily influenced by dancehall music. I feel like nibile tu sauti yangu si Steph London enough. I'd have gone the dancehall route. I'm very R&B. I'm very soft. But if you can tell from my music, it's sort of like R&B dancehall.
Yes.
So I listen to Steph London a lot. Conscience. I don't know if you know this girl. She's called Amaria Bibi.
Amaria Bibi. I'd have to check her out.
You like it when the slow motion. You have to check her out.
Yeah,
Amaria Bibi. Popcorn. Massive. I'm forgetting the one that I love the most. Let
me ask you, Vibes Cartel or Movado? What?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
No. I'm so special. I'm so special. I see that. Okay. So how did the collaboration between you and Conscience get to happen? Because that was one of the songs that I had. I was like, what? Conscience? Yeah?
Conscience, when he came to Kenya in 2019, and he put out on Twitter that he was looking for artists wa kumfanyia vocals during his show. So it's like, send a clip of you singing, and then I'll choose the best two.
Okay.
So I posted my clip, and he ended up choosing me. And part of the deal was he was supposed to do a song for me in exchange for the vocals for his show.
Really?
Yes.
What's been the reception of this song, Nikondani?
It's been really good. I feel like I got very positive feedback, and I got to work with one of my icons, so that was life-changing for me.
Yes. How's he in person?
He's very humble.
Yeah.
I think one of the things he taught me is that there's a difference between being humble and timid. You can be humble and still know your worth and not take disrespect or, but you can, being timid, in a mansion skuma every direction. Yeah, you can still be humble and still be assertive.
Yes. He's actually a very, very, very interesting fella. I've hung out around him, and you get to see just what his thought process is, how deep he gets. Of course, how he loves his family and all of those different kind of things. How long did it take to make that song?
Honestly, these days I don't really overthink. Kitambo nilikuwa na overthink. Nafanya song siku mzima, kesho these days an hour max. Yeah, I wrote the song in hours.
Hour max?
Hour max.
Okay, Jay-Z.
I feel like if you're overthinking the song, it's not it.
It's not it?
Yeah. It's not it.
What's the one song that you've done that you've struggled? Like, unajua ile creatives call it like writer's block? Something like that, yeah?
My song Nipe Sababu. Not because, it's called Nipe Sababu. Only because Soili yangu ikuangi fluent in writing. Ya kubonga ya mtaa najua, lakini ya kuandika, I overthink.
You overthink it. But let me ask you this. You know, like Swahili, like back in high school, primary school, it's so complicated.
Right?
Ngeli sijuya, what, nini, what?
Thank you.
Like, who even says that? Nani, who even speaks like the way
Nobody.
they write? Ati, nitakuja kwenyu kukiwa.
No one.
Bro.
No one.
Literally. So yeah, shout going out to Swale Mdoe and all of those guys. Like, cause funny enough, I was actually talking about this. I feel like I want my money back. Back in the day when I was in school, right? There used to be this book called Swahili Mufti by Wala bin Wala.
I know it.
Oh my God, these teachers made us buy it. And Sijui Msamawati? Msamiati. All of these words, where do people use them?
No one.
No. Like even in Mombasa, like where it's
Mombasa, you'll still float.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So, man, I love that we're talking about Swahili, the national language. I respect it, but it's about time they really reviewed how and what they're teaching in school. So tell me, so you're a creative, right?
Yes.
And how would you describe yourself as a creative? Like, are you an all-around creative, 100%, or do you branch out and do other things?
In the creative process, no, I think I just creativity-wise, I only make music.
Only make music.
Yes, I wish I was like an artist, but I'm not.
You're not.
Music, no.
So what else is? What other discipline do you like to get into? Like you said, you're an entrepreneur.
Yeah, I have a business. It's
Uh-huh.
called Sean Beauty. It's a makeup line.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
Yes.
A makeup line.
I have a makeup
Tell me
line.
more about it.
I like to look good, and I like to make people.
Evidently.
Yeah, period. And I like to make people feel good about themselves.
Okay.
And people would ask me all the time, "What are you using?" And I realized I was promoting all these other people, and I could just promote myself. So I started getting into makeup a long time ago, like 4 or 5 years ago. But I didn't really understand the business aspect of it. But once I dived into it, I started doing it myself. It's not the thing with life. Just do something, fanya. Once you're in it, you'll continue to learn as much.
100%.
Yeah.
I like that. All right, we're about to roll out, and I want to end with this song called Forever. But before I even play that, what next? I've seen you performing this weekend.
Yes. Please, guys, come to my show on Saturday at Captain's Terrace on Mombasa Road.
Yes.
I'm gonna be performing from 8 p.m. till like midnight. It's gonna be vibes, live band, and all. So come through.
Wow. Okay, that's gonna be dope. Hi, now, Pia, guys, you need to make sure that you go. Your music is on all streaming platforms, I
All
believe.
streaming platforms.
The album Kila Kitu.
I have an album called Gifted.
Yes, I saw that.
Yes, please listen to that.
Shagona to Boomplay, I've been seeing they've been promoting you quite a bit.
Yeah, thank you so much, Boomplay.
Yes.
Boomplay is really trying to promote Kenyan music.
Oh, they are.
Yes.
They are. Shout going out to Jinx, to Camilla, to Martha, all of them by Boomplay. Of course, they're doing the do. Because it's about time we had a platform that actually promotes our very own music.
It's very important.
Very,
because when you try to maneuver the other platforms, you are lost. Because aziko huku.
Yes.
So you don't
Hakuna watu kwa
understand. Uji dynamics sana.
Yes. All right, there you have it. Pryshon in the studio with us. We're about to wrap it up. A song called Forever. Tell me about this song.
Forever is a love song.
Yeah.
In Kikuyu and Swahili.
Uh-huh.
I think the aim of this song was also to show that Kikuyu can be romantic. You know, people assume Kikuyu as a language can be romantic. But if you word it the right way and you sing it the right way, it can definitely be romantic.
Kikuyu romantic.
Yes. See? After this song, you'll be convinced.
My mom, listen, my mom is from Nyeri, eh?
Me? I'm from Nyeri as well.
You're from Nyeri?
Yes.
Terrible town.
Wongo.
Terrible.
Why?
Terrible.
Why?
A town that doesn't even have a building with a lift. I'm
Okay,
so disappointed. Yeah. Huko ni tu tumbukiza na sijui maji mengi.